We are bundled and ready to go, Kate. Welcome to a chilly day on the prairie in the first Western final here in 6 years. The first between the Riders and BC Lions here in over 60 years, Glenn. So Harris to go to work beyond his 40 in the first Rider possession now. And handing it off to big A.J. Ouellette. Breaks a tackle, breaks loose. Good pickup on first down. At his best game of the season, ran for 139 in that victory over BC. First and 10 now, midfield, and back to A.J. Ouellette. Of course, if you ask him, he should be playing every down.
Yeah,
every down he can. He didn't like sitting against Winnipeg in the second last game. The punt by Jesse Merkel rolls into the end zone as McGee will chase it, and looks like, yes, we'll have our first point of this Western final. Thank you, Claire. That's an amazing story. 9 years old as teammates, and now standing in each other's way for the right to go to the Grey Cup. Nathan Rourke and A.J. Allen earning the praise of his teammate Jameer Thurman. Product of the University of Guelph, A.J. Allen. Starting will linebacker. Second down and 6 now for Rourke. Flushed out, trying to get away. He does twice from Baldonado. The pass and no, looking for Justin McInnes. Very sophisticated, but you talk about elite careers, and he's having one. And wants to win a Grey Cup as a starter, and he's got A.J. Ouellette.
Go, sir.
From the 45 and back to 45. And not as much this time. Matthew Betts among the Lions in there to Mike Awe too. Week 4, you're right. He's been off a long time. There's 3 up front for BC, and quickly that is caught. And 3rd and 2 near midfield, trying to draw them off. Had some movement on the line there with BC. Back set. And will he accept a snap, or no? They're not going to give that a try. Corey Mace thinking
time
otherwise.
count violation. Saskatchewan, number 17. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
BC football. Butler in the backfield. They're at their 24. Trailing by a point late in the first quarter. Back to Butler. And powers his way up. Puts his head down and gets it up across the 30. Inside their 40. 4-man rush. Quickly away, and it's caught at midfield by Justin McInnes. Gave the chance for the walk-off win. And a trip to Mosaic. And here we go in a 1st and 10 at midfield. Rourke, pump fake, they've got him. The Riders get to him. Malik Carney, Baldonado in there. One of the global stars in the CFL, Baldonado. And a sack for Saskatchewan. 2nd and 15 after the loss. Rourke buys some time. Lions still looking for their first points. Last play, first quarter, to Butler. And no Malik Carney. Try to set up a draw to him, and Carney comes in. Still early in the second quarter. And trying to get their offense going here. A.J. Ouellette. Oh, little jump by Ouellette after a pickup. I'll say it again, it's the year of the hurdle, isn't it? Little toss inside and going left. Emelis. Samuel Emelis, and greeted with a pack of Lions. Ouellette. And Harris completes that one.
Now that he's in that position, he's reflected on the investment that he and the coaches put into game planning all week. It's kind of like the players with their teammates. And he said being an offensive coordinator is the closest thing to being back on the field and back in play action.
It's a 2nd and 4. From their 13, Rourke to throw. Off to the left to Butler again, and a first down as he steps out of bounds at the 21. 84 net yards BC, 87 Saskatchewan. Rourke to the left again, and underneath, and it's Stanley Berryhill, and on the first, faking to Butler. Quickly and open, and a first down and more. Keon Hatcher.
Been a difference maker up front.
Here we go. Little play action fake. Setting back. Rourke stepping up. Throws again, completes again. Down inside the 5. Lions looking for their first points of this game. Rourke, the fake. The run, the touchdown, BC.
Let's go!
What a drive.
Fired up Nathan Rourke with his 2nd rushing touchdown in as many weeks. It's when they were struggling and then went on that long winning streak at the end. Defense so solid. Now there's Robistelli with another catch for Saskatchewan. So Ouellette's over 50 yards now. He is 52 on the ground. Harris to throw. Underneath, it is caught. Del Duncan Busby had that catch, and it is a 2nd and short again. Throwing this time. And it's caught! Still going is Schaefer Baker. Just feathered it in beautifully. Swinging it out now, but no, lost yardage. It's Tommy Neild. getting another playoff start. And a short field goal try outside the 20 with Mirko putting it down. No problem at all for Brett Lother. Inside their offense, as you pointed out, mix it up a little bit, pass and first down, run on second.
Right.
And here with an empty backfield and throwing, now it's caught on that first play.
And the guys were 2 yards short a bunch of times.
So let's see in a 2nd and 5 for Harris. Throwing again. Over the middle, it's caught. First down and more. Kian Schaefer-Baker played in only 5 games this season, but he's had a couple of big catches in this one. That one sets up the Riders, and Harris throwing again, and it's caught again. 13-19 overall for 139 deep in the Lion zone in a 2nd and 10. Running out of time, but he steps up and takes off. Running and sliding is Trevor Harris. Trevor Harris.
Begin the debate.
Offense stays out, looking for that TD. They got it. Touchdown Saskatchewan. The 3rd down gamble pays off. And it's Kian Schaefer-Baker with a touchdown in the Western Final that has put the Riders back on top. And a great drive for Saskatchewan. So first possession, second half. Nathan Rourke, BC, and throwing off that fake to Javon Catoy, who had Rourke to Catoy. 11-7 ball game, Riders lead. Crowd picks up. And broken up.
It's not as easy as it looks.
No,
not
sir.
as easy as they make it look.
From the 27 now, Rider football. Handing off A.J. Ouellette. Big man's got ahead of Steve again. Ball's out. Do the Lions have it? They say they do. Veteran T.J. Lee, who came back to the team, finally agreeing to a deal in September. And what a difference he's made. Nathan Rourke rolling to the right, throwing, and it is caught too, right near the first down mark for 28 yards. Gets them closer. Down to the Rider 30 now in a 1st and 10. Rourke. Again, and open inside the 10.
Right there.
And now a look for Hatcher. Bobble picked off Saskatchewan. Oh my goodness. Volleys it up and it goes off C.J. Rivas into the hands of Sale. So turnover for turnover. Rider ball again. The toss to Ouellette. Right side. Turning it up. He'll be hanging on to that ball this time to be sure. Rider offensive line and A.J. Ouellette adding to his yardage. Has it again. Cuts it up. And Ouellette not to be denied. 5 minutes to go till 3/4 time and a 4-point difference and a 4-man rush. Harris, and he completes it for a first down across midfield. The BC 53, so into the Lion zone. Go the Riders. Harris with time to the right. Wide open is Emelis. First down and more. Stiff arm there for Robert Carter and finally thrown out of bounds. It started well with Ouellette, ending up being a fumble, but it all worked out as BC turned it over right back near the goal line. And back comes Saskatchewan, and Brett Lother remains perfect on the night. 7 points on top, but the night is young. Not even at 3/4 time yet. Nathan Rourke back on. Under pressure, gets away, gets rid of the ball, and it's caught with the Ohio Bobcats by the name of A.J. Ouellette. Rourke making that play, but can he this time? No! They got him. Down goes Rourke, and it is Brooks coming in. 2nd and 16 now for Rourke. Stepping up, trying to find a receiver, goes short to the right. It is caught, and it's a good run after the catch by Catoy. Escaped the rush and got it to McKinnis. So here we go on a 1st and 10. Faking to Butler, and then dumping it off for Keon Hatcher. The 25, and down to around the 23 before he is tackled. Sellout crowd of Mosaic. A lot of noise now for Rourke. Into the end zone, wide open. Touchdown BC. Keon Hatcher was all by himself. 19-yard TD and a point after try away from a tie ball game. Now they have it in the 4th. A.J. Ouellette to the right, turns it up. BC won to clinch that home playoff date. And here we are. Game away from the Grey Cup. Over the middle! And no, good coverage by the Lions there. In a playoff game back in 2008, which BC won in the old stadium, old Mosaic. Rolling out. And then throwing it underneath. On the run, it's Berryhill. Takes that, helmet comes off.
But not full roll.
Inside the 30, Rourke again. Pressure! And they've got him again. Saskatchewan 29. Here's BC. Rourke again. Pressure. Micah Johnson nearly had him. Shovels it away. It's caught. Oh, Butler takes it.
Wow.
At the Saskatchewan 7. Lions pressing to take the lead. Back to Butler inside the 5. First down. Still on his feet. Pushing for the goal line. Doesn't get there. Rourke. Touchdown. Nathan Rourke finds the end zone again. Second rushing touchdown of the night and his third of these playoffs. Great momentum swings in the second half alone. Harris trying to get it going again. Tommy Neal, the catch and the run. And quickly down inside the BC 40. Longest play of the game for the Riders offense on that one. 31 yards. Back in the hands of A.J. Ouellette. Cutting it back, running with power. Head down, legs chugging. First down here comes Saskatchewan at the BC 26. First and 10. Harris with time and off to the right. It is caught and spinning and working closer. 8 for 18 and second down, so Saskatchewan here. Second and 6. Caught. First down. First and goal. But the Riders have a first and goal at the Lions 5. Trevor Harris looks to the end zone. Off to the right. No. Harris to the end zone again. It's oh no! And they're going to kick the 3. Field goal unit on for Brett Lawther. Down and through. The Riders start a critical drive at their 34. 1:03 on the clock. Harris with time. Over the middle, wide open is Emilus. And Harris. It's caught. Emilus again. Driving to get to the first down and does. Second and 4. 3-man rush again. Underneath, caught by Ouellette. First down, head down. Just inside the 25. Harris, inside the 5, it's caught! First and goal at the BC 3. Harris, end zone! Touchdown! Touchdown, Tommy Neal!
They will take a look at this, as they do every touchdown. But if it's a tie, it goes to the offense. It goes to Tommy Neal. A 7-play drive, 76 yards.
After automatic review by the replay center, called in the field stands. It's a touchdown.
And that's it. That's it. It's Saskatchewan's time. After a 5-year run by the Bombers, the West has a new best. The Saskatchewan Roughriders going to the Grey Cup for the first time in 12 years.